It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll see this team's speedy running back. He should be a busy man out of the backfield. We're just moments away from the action on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart on the call in this one. And Brock, got a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
And I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage run after run and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense can get that rhythm and run game going first.
Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
It's always fun, puts a smile on my face when I see a rookie leading an offense out. A lot of them look like 10-year vets with confidence and poise in the middle of that huddle, in the middle of their teammates. But let's watch his first couple throws. That's where sometimes you could see some of those nerves slipping through.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 28. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on third down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Looking to the air here. Finds the in route complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Dropping back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. New set of downs for him from the 46. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Works the sideline inside the 35. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more.
Touchdown! What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Our home team, nothing.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Hill now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. From the 31, dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Running back sent in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Can't get it to him, incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He'll look to throw. Finds a man right side. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Back to the well again. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They give it to him again. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More from this one right after this. Time to begin the 2nd quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They need the right call here. It'll be 3rd and goal. Rolling left, but oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The visitors and their running back about to get back to work. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense. They've got 1st down from the 31. Running this one left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that gives them the 1st.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Encroachment, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still 1st down.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Running it after the penalty. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Call it 2 yards that time. Now just a few to go on 2nd and 3. Another carry for him. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Short pass brought in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. From the red zone now. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Encroachment, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 3rd down.
Even with the assist from that defense, still third down here. Setting up a throw. And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys drive their lead to 11.
Our home team, 3.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Hill now to return it. He's stopped on the return at the 27. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing from the gun. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Complete out to the right side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And they bring him down around the 34. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And they'll have 1st down. They'll throw it. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world. Brock, he got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity. 2nd and 10 now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
False start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They'll run here following the penalty. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. It's an option to the left side. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 3. This will bring us to the 2-minute warning. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Looking for a throw here. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Pass play coming here. That one's cut along the left sideline. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll give him a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
He'll throw it yet again. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down. Still sticking with the passing game. This throw is caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll throw it again. And it's caught. Touchdown. These guys grow their lead just before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys lead by 15 now.
21, our home team, 6.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Hill now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They probably try to get this into field goal range to trim that lead before halftime. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. Running back, motioning right. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Buying some time right. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now looking to throw. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. They've got first down from the 31. They're throwing it. Looking for a target. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. He's delivering.
He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. So we've hit halftime, and there's some work to do at the break. A 12-point deficit thus far. Now we'll toss things to Jonathan Coachman in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The home team's back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Throwing now on first down. He's got a man left. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. He'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Back-to-back carries here. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the 47. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They kick the running back in motion. 3rd and long for him here. This complete to Culp. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon. who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
It's a gain of 12 there, and it'll give him a first down. Lone back gets the handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Wow, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. On first down, they'll run. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Has it down close. And in for the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And his guys trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down, and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's a give up the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. He fires one deep down the middle. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Pass play now. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That's good for 7 yards. And they're going to have a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll run here from the gun. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Here's a throw. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Looking for the back that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's their ball to begin the 4th, and though they trail, this game's still within reach. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding. Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Throwing on 2nd and real long here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. 4th down coming up. Punting unit out now. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. In the middle holes, they don't get anything on the run. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he stopped after getting this down to about the 44. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Back to the well again. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Catch made over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give him a first down. Hand off to the back. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
And he gets in, touchdown! These guys take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And these guys push the lead up to 12.
Our home team, 16.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. He'll now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Their offense ready to take the field now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here. Here he is on 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Flushed out of the pocket. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Simple dive up the middle. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys close to picking up their 5th win. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They give it to him again. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Another carry for him. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. They'll run for this. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The defense takes its third and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Just 1 yard on the gain, so now it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 8. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. This celebration begins for our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.